True or false? True or false?
That's a good
There is no
question.
law that forces you to pay income tax.
There is no law for that. That forces you.
True or false?
It's false. True. You can go exempt.
Mm,
Is there a law that
No.
says it's paying taxes? Is it true or false?
No. Is it
It's
true or false?
I said false.
No. True or false? Is there a law that forces you to pay taxes?
Law.
Yes, that true. Force you to pay. True.
Yes.
Yes, that's true. You do have to pay, but you can go exempt on 3 times.
I hate to break it all to you, but that's false. There is no United States law that forces you to pay taxes. Your choice to pay taxes is extremely and exclusively voluntary. Title 26, which is the United States tax code provided by the IRS, which is the collections company for the Federal Reserve, is a private company. It's the same as if the recording industry asked the IRS to collect fees from you for downloading songs and then saying you have the right to do so because they have a set of rules in their company guidelines. It is false. There is no law that forces you to pay taxes. Taxes are unconstitutional. Next question. Who wants to win some more money?
I only had 2 questions.
I know.
He's so
And I said I
cute.
was going
Look
to
at
swap
it.
them out. Each person we're going to get 2 questions. You want to get another go? All right. She's still willing to play, so here we
You
go.
guys can come over here
How
too
many
for the
people have
question.
died from marijuana use? A, at least a million. B, over 10,000. Or C, none. How many people
Die
have
from
died
marijuana.
from smoking weed? At
None.
least a million? Over 100,000? Or C, none?
No,
What's your
it
answer?
certainly ain't C, because I know people that died from marijuana.
That is false. No people, although there are over 400,000 tobacco-related
No,
deaths
no
annually,
documented cases.
100,000 related alcohol-related deaths
Yeah, she
annually,
got it.
over 50,000 legal drug deaths annually, including at least 500 aspirin-related deaths
No,
annually.
no
To
documented
date,
cases.
medically, there have been zero, zero, zero documented deaths related to marijuana use.
If anything, it cures. It's a reverse effect.
Do we have somebody else that would like to answer some questions?
I still want to answer.
Oh, you do? Come on in. She gets one more.
You got
She
5.
gets one
I
more.
got 3.
Trust me, I got plenty of questions for this round, so let's do this. This one I got.
No,
No,
for
I
the
said this round.
round. The round.
Which presidential candidate has vowed to end the failed war on drugs that's been going on for over 80 years by legalizing marijuana? Was it Mitt Romney, Roseanne Barr, or Gary Johnson? Which presidential candidate said, if I am elected president, I will legalize marijuana? Was it Mitt Romney, Roseanne Barr, or Gary Johnson? It was not Obama. It was not Obama. Obama has not legalized marijuana. He is not going to legalize marijuana.
But he
He
tried
will
it
never
before.
legalize
He
marijuana.
tried it.
Which one of these 3 candidates said they would? Mitt Romney, Roseanne Barr, or Gary Johnson? She is correct.
Dang
It is
it.
Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson said the libertarian candidate promised to have this natural medicine plant downgraded to a legal substance that Americans will have the choice to buy once they're legal age. If you haven't realized, the states of Washington and the state of Colorado, it is legal
It's
to
still, it's
smoke,
still good to
buy,
do. It's still good.
sell marijuana over the age of 18. They, in the last election, voted on it, and it is now a law that in Washington state and then in the state of Colorado, you can buy, sell, and smoke weed legally. And there is nothing that the Federal Reserve or Barack Obama can do about it. Now, so you won that question, so we're going to give her a bonus question. This is your opportunity. The times that you're winning by 5. True or false? Prop 37 did not pass, which means that genetically modified foods that have been banned in Australia, Japan, Germany, France, and even
Can I ask
Thailand
that question?
for being discovered to cause birth defects,
Say a
tumors,
little
and
bit
other
louder, babe.
illnesses will be labeled and sold to customers so they will know what's in their food. True or false? Prop 37 did not pass, which means genetically modified foods will be labeled and sold to customers so they'll know what's in their food. She is correct.
Wow, she got ding
It
ding
is
ding.
false. Prop 37. Prop 37. Prop
I understand. I
37
understand the
did
old
not
stuff.
pass, which means genetically
Fast
modified
food.
foods will continue to be sold to people without your knowledge.
Without you knowing. So
Okay?
you can be eating genetically modified foods and
So
don't
I
even
now,
know
knew
it.
it was good
No,
enough.
and your
thank you.
fruit,
I'm gonna
everything, the
I'm gonna take
produce.
questions from someone else now.
Oh, okay.
Let's just give everyone an opportunity.
Did you give it to?
Next person? Huh? She actually won six. She won one, and then she ties it by five
Okay.
by getting her second question
Hold
right.
this one. Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Anybody else that would like to answer a question? We got four more.
Anybody
Okay, come
else?
on up. We get everybody a chance to win. So now I'm gonna ask you
You
two
can come on
questions.
up and
Two
ask some
questions. Two
questions.
questions. First question, if you get it right, you'll get a chance to tie it by five. Second question, if you get the first question wrong, you'll get that chance for that five. First question, true
Wait a
or
minute.
false?
Oh, wait a minute. What did you just say? If I
Don't
get
get
the.
lost in that. Just follow me now. True or false? Barack Obama said he would label genetically modified foods. True or false? Let her answer.
Say it again.
True or false? Barack Obama said he would label genetically modified foods.
False.
She's wrong.
Oh, shit.
It's true. On the campaign trail in 2007, Barack Obama did say, and I quote, "Here's what I will do as president. I will immediately implement country of origin labeling because people in America should know where their food comes from. I'll let folks know if their foods have been genetically modified because Americans should know what
What's
they're
in their
buying."
food?
Of
Yeah.
course, this was before he became president and before he appointed an exec from leading GMO Monsanto to be food czar of the FDA.
Okay, I got one more question.
Okay? He said that when he was on the campaign trail. He is now the president. It's his
Okay, I
second
got
term,
one more
and he
question.
is not
I know.
labeled genetically modified foods.
Okay.
We don't know where our food is coming from. We don't know what's in our food. They're creating the food out of whatever, and here we go.
Would you like a flower?
Second question.
Uh-huh.
Goldman
Oh,
Sachs,
that's so
Bank
cute.
of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, Barclays, Google, Microsoft, IBM, CNN, Fox, Citigroup, ABC, NBC, the New York Times, Comcast, UBS, and GE have made a combined contributions to both parties of which candidates for president? Ron Paul and Mitt Romney, Barack Obama and Mitt Romney, or Roseanne Barr and Newt Gingrich?
Obama.
And
Obama.
she is correct. Barack Obama and Mitt Romney, according to the numbers provided by the Washington Post, President Barack Obama raised an estimated $987 million. His challenger, Mitt Romney, raised an estimated $967 million, totaling $1.96 billion. The most money spent on a presidential election ever. The latest polls provided, the latest information provided by a website called 2012presidentialcandidates.org concluded that collectively the campaign for Obama and Romney estimated a cumulative of $6 billion. They spent $6 billion to convince you people to make him president.
Yes.
I'm sure you can all imagine what you would do with $6 billion.
Hell yeah.
Six
Woochie.
billion dollars. They spent that to get a job that pays
Airplane. Travel over the world.
$167,000.
All that.
Okay? My man.
Black man is
My man,
still
you wanted
broke.
to answer the next round of questions? Come on. No, I got two more. I got two more. Jerry,
Who else wants to answer some questions? Anybody?
you are absolutely right. Come here, I want you to hear this.
If he sent you here to
Who
help
sent me
people,
here?
the Creator, that's who brought you here. That's
Thank you,
why you're
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, that's a question that you should ask. Who
Yes.
sent you here? I am sent you here. Elohim sent you here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Jehovah Jireh sent you, the one
Yes,
that
sir.
provided all this cash that was supposed to be helping the people. These
Mm-hmm.
are oppressed people
I know.
by
I know.
Obama or who? Jacob Hoover or who?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they oppressed? Why do they need $8, brother?
You are exactly right.
Why?
That's that's
That's the question I'm asking
that's the
you.
awareness I'm trying to bring. Is
They
why is
they
the
haven't.
dollar
They
necessary?
really haven't. Hey,
Nor.
why is the medium of entertainment necessary?
Mm-hmm.
Given it shall be given unto you, shake down, press together, and run it
Turn it
over
over.
in full
Go into your
measure.
bosom.
That's being
Yeah.
in divine harmony with the creator. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's a universal
Right.
law. That's a global law.
Right.
Yeah, politics is just what it is.
No,
Yes,
that's
it is.
not true.
It's politics.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know
But
what I
these are
mean?
politics that dictate our
They're
life.
they're apologizing for taking the people's money
Right.
and writing an emancipation or amendment down. And some man that took all this great man's land and telling them now this is how you act, and we can we'll become a powerful colony.
Right.
Yeah, and this colony, and then when that wasn't working, they said let's unite it and call it the United States. See,
Exactly.
brother, what you talking, man, has been taught.
What I'm trying to
It's
do
been
is
taught
end
by
that colonization. That's
well,
the thing. It's because we've been colonized
no,
enough. We don't need any
it's
more regimes coming in
listen,
here
it's a
telling us
united
how to
effort.
love each other.
It's called the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah, a united effort. It's called the United States.
right. But do
Uh,
you feel united?
Are you are we
Do
are
you
you part
feel
of the United
united with the
Effort?
millionaires
hey,
and billionaires?
I feel, I feel with my hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my spirit is a whole different story.
Precisely.
Yeah,
And that's why I'm
that's
here.
why you know
That's why I'm
the
here.
real
To
thing.
unite that spirit
Well,
of
you gotta
mankind.
bring love, brother.
That's what I'm here for,
Without love,
bringing love.
it's not
And
gonna.
that's why
It's
I'm
not
here.
gonna. It's not.
I'm here out of love.
Love brought us here just like you said. So, and we're coming here to unite everyone to make a
You don't see
change
this as a
instead
loving
of
act?
sitting here
No,
not doing
it
nothing.
seems like an educational clinic for poor black people.
No.
That's what it
And
sounds like. It sounds
Education.
like my high school teacher.
and
You
it's
know.
heartbreaking to hear
Uh,
that it's perceived that way. Because
yeah, but see, I've been taught by
if
heavy.
anything, like I
I've
said,
been
black
raised
people
by
need to
heavy
share
people
this with
like
each
Malcolm and
other.
people like
It
that.
doesn't matter how destitute you think you are.
Who? I don't think
No,
I am.
anybody.
I don't think they are.
Exactly.
Then why'd you call
So
them
for me to
oppressed?
come in here and share
I
this
just want talking
information,
to your husband. Okay.
so if I come in here and share this information
Excuse
with
me.
these people, you can't assume that I'm here to preach upon them because they're lower than.
No,
If anything, I'm here out of love,
well,
like you
well,
said, to
give them some
raise them.
money. They need some money. They've
Everybody here needs
they've
money. You don't think I need to
they've
keep my
had
money?
about a
Instead,
half
I'm
an
here
hour
to
of
give it
this.
away.
They have had about a half an
I
hour of this.
I worked for my money and I'm here to give it away out of love.
Well, do it.
Because like you said, the
Do it.
spirit of I am brought me here.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
what I'm
do it
here.
then.
I
Take
don't
care
want
of them.
to anybody here. I don't want you to think that the information that you think that you're receiving from me isn't available to you already. I'm not here to preach down to you. I'm here to preach
To
you
get you,
up.
lift you up. We
Do you
passing out for.
understand? Because don't nobody give a damn about you. Barack Obama ain't out here talking to you. He's at the damn White House on TV talking about how much money he got, how much money he needs from you. So don't you stand here, don't you sit here and think that I'm here to speak down on you.
Okay, so
Only you are allowed to
what is
share
your
this
reason?
information with
Can't
me.
even pass a law unless the white boy says, "Oh, it can happen."
No, no,
It's
no,
not his
no,
law.
no, 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 no,
Congress got
no,
the last say.
no, no,
Congress got the last say.
no. If
Ridiculous.
Congress had the last say, then President Barack Obama, listen, bro, listen. If no, if President Barack Obama, exactly, because I remember you. You were over there talking about you weren't going to talk to me because I had a mask. Now I'm not wearing a mask, so listen to me.
Like it's just a sorry
Listen
minute.
to me. Oh, I
What is just
apologize
sorry
for
minute?
that.
It means that
I apologize. Let me explain. President Barack Obama just signed some laws saying
stay
you
on the
can't
talk low though.
you
You ain't on the mic.
okay, listen. So you
Calm
just
down
said
with me.
Barack Obama can't
Calm down,
bypass
bro.
Congress, right?
And I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be
Don't.
your daddy.
He
So
just
do you
said
have any more
Barack
questions?
Obama does not have the law to bypass Congress. Obama just did that when he signed these
I'm
new
gonna
gun
be your
laws
daddy.
into law,
I'm gonna be your daddy,
which
son.
means what?
Sir,
You
excuse
agree
me.
what I just said?
Excuse
Calm
me.
down.
Excuse
Quit
me.
yelling at
Excuse
You
me.
me,
don't have
You
to
just
tell
sir.
me to
telling me.
calm down.
You
Excuse
just
me.
telling
I'm
me.
not here
Where
to
are
be
your
told to
sources?
calm down.
Okay,
I'm not
excuse
here
me.
to be told to calm
Slow
What?
down.
down.
What?
I'm here to tell you to
Relax.
get riled
What?
up.
Excuse me, sir. No,
I'm
no,
here
no,
to
no,
tell
no.
you to get
I would like
fired
to know
up.
where's your
And if you
sources?
ain't ready for that,
Where's
then
your
you're
All he
sources?
going
doing is
to
hiding,
know.
okay?
No, where's your sources?
Because if you're
Give
here,
me the
you are
information. You don't
if you're
have
here, you're here out of the
it?
spirit
Okay.
of love. If you're here, you are here because God brought you here. God brought you here. God brought you here.
Now we're talking
Okay?
black expert.
And there is no need to calm down when you're being told everything that you thought you can do,
And
you
you're not
can't do
doing
any
it.
longer.
You can't do any
And when he
longer.
tells me
Wait a
that
minute
the
though.
president
Wait a
is
minute.
not bigger than
Please
Congress,
keep it.
but
Wait.
he refuses to recognize that
Where?
But I
Congress,
got my own thoughts, homie.
But
You take the last thing.
where's your
like I
sources?
Wait a
said,
minute. I think what I want to think.
okay, but are you thinking the truth? Because you just said Barack
What
Obama.
I feel is the truth.
What did you said?
Where's your
You said the
sources?
truth
Before the
is.
king died for civil rights, I got my own thoughts.
So
My
if you
own
tell
Okay,
me
opinions.
that
come
They
on,
might
Obama,
not compare
Wildstar.
with yours.
so if you tell me Barack
Mine
Obama
might not
ain't
be
bigger
compared
than
with yours.
Congress, why is he
Come
doing
on,
things
man.
to
I got
bypass
my own
Congress?
ideas
He
and thoughts,
is.
homie. The only
Why
thing we
is
can
he?
do is sit down
He
at the table
is.
and talk.
No, let's go back to the
Can I
question.
say something here?
You said Barack
Now it's not
Obama
the
couldn't
time.
You
bypass Congress.
you
Let's
said
No,
you
talk
no, no,
about
no.
that.
yeah.
No, no.
You
Can
said
I
you
say
had your
something
thoughts. Go
here?
ahead and share your thoughts. But you keep walking away.
Slow down.
Okay, then stay.
Can I get
I
the
said
House
enough already.
Representatives, the House,
Executive
the
orders.
House Senate, is that he has three vetoes, which every president has. That's the
No,
only way he can do it.
he can veto a law, but he
Just
also
three
has the
times.
right. What
He
he's doing
only
right
has
now
three.
is he's writing what's called executive orders. Those bypass Congress. Those bypass
Exactly.
Senate. Those
Executive orders.
bypass the Supreme Court.
Can I ask you a question? What's up, bro? Look,
I'm talking about those gay marriages and all
yeah,
that.
yeah, that
Everybody
right
voted
there,
for
okay,
it.
that right
He
there might
couldn't
be
got up
okay.
and said he
I
vetoed
want
it.
to ask you
Only
a
three
question.
a
Sure.
year. That's the
What
only
are we
way he
gonna
can
do
bypass it.
about the bill that he just signed that says that in 2015 we're supposed to have a computer chip inside
Thank
us?
you.
Did you hear what this brother just said?
Okay, and
He said,
the people
can
are
you say that
voting.
please? In 2015, Barack Obama had just signed an executive order for us to get universal IDs, which is a computer chip in your body, small as a grain of rice. That is the mark of the beast. You can't buy, sell, or trade without it. That is a barcode inside you.
Thank you.
That is the
Thank
mark
you.
of the beast.
And
And this
Obama,
man is severely
pissed off.
up
You
support
okay?
of what the president is doing and what he's signing into
The
law.
mark of the beast.
He just said,
He
he just
said
signed a
it's
law
on the
that said
TV.
by 2015 you all have to have a computer chip in
And
your arm. You look it up, it's called RFID. Look it up,
it's
RFID.
the
These are
truth.
chips that are the size of a small grain of
Right.
rice.
That service can't get them out. So
Okay?
we want to really,
It is a fact,
Yeah,
sir.
exactly.
Matter of fact, it's so much of a fact that in the state of Texas, right now in the state of Texas, all students of children that are going to school have to carry around the ID with this
Yes.
RFID
And you
chip
get
in
kicked
it.
out. You get kicked out
You
if
had a family.
you.
You
Yeah.
had a family go to the court and say this was unconstitutional. It went against their rights. It went against their religious rights. You know what they told them? You're expelled. Don't go
Get
to
out.
school.
Get out. If you
Which
don't know.
means if you want to go to school in Texas, you have to walk around with this chip. Now, they bypassed us because we're older and we're out of school. But him, every little child that's in Texas is now walking around with their chip. The more they get conditioned with walking around with that chip, when they get older, our age, and they say we need to put this chip in your arm, they're going to say, okay. Do you understand? It's conditioning people. It is conditioning people. I have 2 more questions. I'm trying to give away more money.
I'm right here. How much money I got
Yes,
now?
ma'am.
Yes.
They put it in your arm with the syringe.
They're studying with the
They put
card.
it in your arm. They got videos on YouTube. They show it. You can see it. They got it on the
They're answering some questions, huh?
The first question,
kids that are in
the
school
second
in
question I
Texas
got
right
right.
now.
So how much do I
Obama
win
just
now?
said by 2015,
It's $1 per question, and then if you get a bonus question, he times it by
That's
5.
what he was talking about, the bonus question.
Yeah, but she won the bonus question. You got one question right.
So instead of you using your money, you're going to be going to the grocery store and beep, and then based on how many credits you got on that chip, you're going to be able to buy your food. You go to the doctor, you're going to go beep. Based on that beep, they're going to tell you what kind of services they can provide for you. Because they'll have your complete medical history right there. You go to buy a pizza,
With that chip?
beep. Based on that beef, they gonna say, oh, you have diabetes. We can't sell you a pizza with extra meat because it costs too much money. Oh, we have your bank account too. You're overdrawn by $3. You understand? Beef,
Yep.
RFID, chips. It is real.
It's
the mark of the
happening
beast,
now.
and it is now.
It's
And they're
happening
making it-
now.
Exactly. But guess what? No.
They can already read emails. They're checking it.
But they're going to take it even further. If you refuse to get the chip at a point, they're going to say, well, guess what? You have to come to this area because the people with chips live in this area. And that's when they start segregating based on this chip. The people with no chips go into a specific place.
What do you think?
I think it's time to rise up and say, fuck your chip. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think it's time to rise up. I think it's time to rise up and let them know that black people are not stupid, that we are aware of what's going on, and we're not going to let anybody, white,
Black man, the black man is the
black or
smartest
white,
thing it is.
mixed with black or white, or whoever you think you are, and place this new world order agenda on us.
All right, check this
This
out.
has been in place for thousands of years.
Yeah, they're
Obama
going to put that in place.
is the finalizer of that plan.
Let me ask you one thing. How old is you, sweetheart?
Check this out. Can y'all say martial law?
Martial
No, martial law.
law.
No, real talk. What that is this. If we don't take that mark, they're going to herd us to concentration camps. You know what concentration camps are?
Yeah,
Ask the Jews about concentration camps. Yeah, that's what these jailhouses are about.
Exactly.
Privatization.
What he's-
PIA, Prison Industry Association.
What this man is talking about is the folks that set the precedents. All you doing is waking up to fulfill somebody else's need. You dig? So you gotta make up your own thing, and it's real funny because when you hear if you close your eyes, you blink, you miss it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta concentrate on. You got people that don't know how to do stuff no more. God-given gifts. We don't even use the 5, 6 senses, let alone 8, 9, and 10.
And mine.
You know, you done heard somebody, you done thought of the same thought as somebody, look like somebody.
Martial law coming.
You gotta weed
look at the
down,
law of how they
you know.
Daniel Junction.
Yeah.
1020 life law. They stack the soldiers up the streets. Okay? Before you got a chance to galvanize our strength. They killed the soldiers. So now we stuck. We stuck with this martial law shit. Okay? Look.
Oh, yeah.
The GR been 221 for the last 20 years. It ain't going nowhere. Okay? They stopped mailing out paper checks for a minute. It ain't going nowhere. Okay? So when they started outlawing cash, that's when we fucked up at. And they taking the steps right now with the direct deposit on the EBT and the SSI.
You
Start
see a
March.
change? Yeah, we
Okay?
started to see
Pretty
it.
soon, that shit is gonna go from here to this. And it's gonna be injected inside of you. Okay? This shit is no joke. Y'all know me. Okay? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Thank
Okay?
you.
That's my homie.
I really
I
appreciate
know
that.
Thank
you,
you.
nigga. I
Thank
know
you.
you.
I
I
really
I know
appreciate
you
that
a homie.
because
I know you,
Yes.
homie. That's
I've
real.
been through Leimert Park. This is my auntie. She stays right around the corner from here. I go over to her house. I'm not somebody coming in from the outside, okay? I'm somebody from the
So,
inside,
Auntie,
just like him.
Janice,
I may not be as familiar with you,
I'm Janice.
but trust me,
I'm
I'm here.
Janice.
I'm
Okay,
always
nice
here
to
and I'm
meet you.
always going to be here. I'm not going nowhere, okay?
Oh,
Because
brothers
I
out
am
there
the
that gun
revolution
know,
and I'm here to get it steamed up
the
and I'm
gun
here to
know,
take this train
you
anywhere
know
that it
about
needs
that
to
gun
go.
know.
And I would like for you to board that train with me because I
I would
need
do
for you
it.
to board that train with me. The train is only as big as you.
Because I'm tired of them kids getting shot up. My
Exactly.
son got killed by the damn gun. Over there in August 94, 95, in the Peblos. My son taken up for his sister-in-law.
You
Got
see?
killed. My brother got killed by the 13-year-old. So I'm tired of these goddamn guns.
Exactly. And they don't
I'm
care.
tired of them.
Wait, it's not just guns, it's they don't give a damn about you. Did you hear about the two twins that was fighting and
I
got
knew.
ran and
I knew.
now, where's
They
the
fight.
investigation?
They fight
Where's
over
the
a man.
arrest?
They fight
You
over a
think they
man.
give a damn?
No.
Now, if that happened in Beverly Hills, what do you think would be going on?
It
There'd
happened
be
right
marches
there.
and rallies up and down
3
Sunset
o'clock in the
Boulevard.
morning. 3
Do you
o'clock in the
understand?
morning.
But this
Fight
happens in
over a
Leimert
man.
Park and they don't care.
It wasn't in Leimert Park. It was down the street.
Hey, that's close enough. You see what I'm saying?
They out in the middle of the street fighting over a man.
Yes.
I knew them twins. They came in this world together. They left this world together. Over a man. The man that ran them over stopped right there and called the police. And they turned him loose.
Exactly.
What this brother is saying is legal to kill niggas. Don't nobody care when it's a black life
Thank you,
that's
period.
taken.
And
There's
they're not going to
there's
formulate any
no
investigation
jury.
to help or care. She's absolutely right. They kill niggas every day, all day, every day. And
The
you don't
white
see
man
them
like
putting,
it.
you don't,
Right, I mean
exactly. It's a
that's
point.
The white
genocide,
man like it.
extermination.
White man
Exactly.
gonna get killed themselves.
She's like, yeah, it's true.
Just like when our ancestors, our recent ancestors were hung and lynched, there was no investigation because it was
Yeah.
legal to kill a nigga. Just same thing today. That's
Same
why there
thing.
was over 160 murders of our youth with no justice brought to them. Why? Because they're invisible.
Right,
The population control.
right.
So
They
they
don't
want
care.
you, that's your new normal.
Yes, exactly.
Normal is when something happens, you don't react to it because it's normal.
Right,
It's the conditioning. You're right.
yes.
So they're creating a new normal so that when somebody comes in here and we kill each other, we take each other out. That's a BOGO. Buy one, get one. One
Yeah.
dies and one goes to prison.
Right, right.
Right, each other. What did they do on the plantation? They had someone who looked just like you whooping me. So that I'm going to identify the pain and the hurt and the injustice with you because you got the whip. But who told you to do it? The mutant told you to do it. That cracker told you to put that whip in your hand and you look over your brothers and sisters. And when they get out of line, you put them in line. And that's why they make sure what? They got you as a manager in their establishment.
Yes.
And that manager's going to come and be hard on you. And then you're going to feel a little better about being chastised and manipulated by somebody who looks like you. And at the same time, you don't mind working hard for someone who looks like you. But it's not for your benefit.
At all.
All of these businesses, black-owned businesses that we have around here, we're the biggest consumers, and our businesses are closing every single day because we don't support them.
Exactly.
Jewish communities, all the money come in, don't none of that money go out.
At all.
And nobody questions that. No one has a problem with that. But when it comes to us, if we want to do something for us, then it's militant. Then
Yeah.
it's revolutionary.
Right.
We
Exactly.
can't have a little Africa. We can have the hood, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah, that's all.
But we
Yeah.
can't have, and then we can't even have a park where our children can play safely. Because anytime we gather, there's got to be some kind of drama, some kind of something that is going toward our extermination. So I just
Absolutely.
wanted to support what you
Thank
all
you
are
Oh,
so
doing.
thank
much.
you.
I
You're
really
so
appreciate
sweet.
you
And what's your
coming
Yes,
name?
out.
thanks.
Thank you.
Akua. I'm
Cool.
selling my children's books over here. I
Okay.
have books on Marcus
So
Garvey,
beautiful,
Madam
baby.
Bovary,
Wow.
Oh,
Queen Latifah.
good.
Pleasure
Yes.
to
But
meet
yeah,
you,
A
True.
pleasure to
Thank
meet you
you.
too. I'm
indeed.
Crystal.
Nice to
Yes,
meet you.
I'll be on the mask.
Okay.
So what is
Can
the
I
part?
can I ask you some questions?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. She's gonna be my
Thank you.
last questionnaire. Yep.
She needs to get a
I,
check.
I'm just asking questions. I have two questions here.
Huh?
My
Yeah,
first
let me go ahead
question
and
is,
get her flag.
did you vote in the last presidential election?
Hell no.
No?
I did.
I twisted my hair.
I understand.
I twisted my locks. Should I be wearing this?
You
Sure.
can
You
if you
didn't
want to.
have.
Keep it for another day.
Okay.
Here, can you grab that for
I
me,
did.
babe?
Yes, I
Now
got you.
there's more progress from twisting my hair than voting for president. There's no way that the Rothschilds and et cetera, do all they do to keep the system of white supremacy in order to say if enough of y'all come together and check a box, shit's gonna change.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
have died and wars have been created
Exactly.
just so that you can have the right to change that?
Right.
No. No,
Yes.
that's to make you feel empowered.
Yes.
If this system lets you think that they have your best interests at heart, you're going to give them your power. As
Exactly.
soon as you realize they don't and you get together and you really start just making shit happen, you don't need to ask nobody for permission.
Mhm.
These crackers ain't your parents,
You're
like
right.
Malcolm X
That's
said.
that's
You
why
don't
we
go
came here.
begging for
Yeah.
them, hey, give us rights. Hey, give me the ability to buy a home. If we need our
Exactly.
own schools, go build your own school. You don't need
Yes.
permission to build your own school. We
Exactly.
could have school right here in the park if we wanted to,
Right.
with our own curriculum. Now,
We
when you
can do
want
it,
their
yeah.
money, then you got to play by their rules.
Exactly. And
Now,
I'm
if you
saying,
just
we don't need their
right,
money at
right,
all. We
segregation
don't
was
need
was
their
one
money
of
at
the
all.
worst things that
That's what I'm
happened.
talking about, bro.
Yeah, he got his.
Okay. So you didn't see the last presidential election then, huh?
Did I see it?
Yeah.
I watched some of that
Cool.
play.
So
I
during the
voted.
question, during the 2012 presidential debates, both President Barack Obama and Mitt Romney have deemed Iran a threat due to claims of their pursuit to create nuclear weapons. So how many do they actually have? A. None. B. 500 to 1,000. C. 50 to 100.
Who we talking about, Obama or the
Iran.
others?
How many nuclear weapons do they have? None, 500 to 1,000, or 50 to 100?
I think it's none, but I'm not sure.
She is
You're
absolutely
right.
correct.
She got
I'm
Iran.
it.
saying that Barack probably has them.
Oh,
But
yeah.
hell, I mean, it's in our water. It's in
The United
fluoride.
States
Yeah,
That's a
has
thank
at
nuclear
least
you.
weapon.
Thank
A nuclear
you.
12,000
weapon is in our
nuclear
food.
weapons.
Yes.
Right.
Russia has at least 20,000.
Fluoride
China
is in the
has
water.
410. France has 482. India has 9. And even Israel has 300. No one, not even Iran, has proven that they have developed nuclear weapons.
What they have is natural resources that this country wants.
Exactly.
That's what
That's
they
why.
have.
She said it.
No, no, she gotta stay. She gotta stay. We need more people
Let me
up
ask
there
her a question.
speaking. Yeah.
You wanna answer the last question?
Yes.
I'll let my first guest answer the last question. Come back, baby girl. Let's ask this. True or false? On Valentine's Day, February 14, 2012, President Barack Obama signed a bill that would allow the government and local law enforcement to fly drones, which are unmanned aircraft, remote controlled planes currently being used to attack targets, to be flown over American skies. True. The FAA Reauthorization Act signed into law by President Barack Obama on Valentine's Day,
Valentine's Day. What?
February 14,
Let me see
2012,
your pussy.
allows the government to fly
Let me know.
Yeah,
drones
we
to the
will.
United
We'll think
States
we'll definitely do. Right
skies.
now, we do have
Do
our
you guys
hands full
understand
doing
that?
that, but we'll definitely give you a call soon and let you
So
know.
soon, pretty soon,
Okay.
drones are
Well,
going to be
thank you for
flying over the
coming out. You're
sky.
so
Make
sweet.
sure,
Cause it down. They don't do it
Crystal,
now.
make
Drones
sure
in
you
America.
text me. Because you
Yeah.
know when you're driving, right?
Obama
I
just
ain't
signed
trying
a
to get
law
no
that
ticket.
there will
So
be
if you guys
drones in
decide
America.
you're
By the year
driving, just text
2016,
me.
there will
Okay.
be over
I will. Thank
We
you
30,000.
got
for
to get
coming.
some air.
30,000.
Okay. Bye bye,
Not
sweetie.
exactly. Not unless we
Yeah,
rise up
exactly.
against him and say
Exactly.
no.
Thanks again for coming out.
This
Yes.
man wanna ask a question.
Yes to jobs.
Yes to
Right here.
jobs.
Yeah.
This man Rick right here wanna ask a question.
Before the year 2016, by the year 2016, Obama said there will be over 30,000 drones flying over United States skies. Right now they're
You see
being used to
those
attack
weird looking
targets
planes?
over in Afghanistan and Pakistan.
I know
There's
you're a
been over
pastor.
20,000.
Grounded.
Exactly. If you
They're
ever
over the
seen them,
earth.
that's what they are. They're already testing them and getting ready. They flying them right now over Florida. They're flying them right now over Seattle and Washington. They're flying them right now in Sacramento, California. They've already started using the drones as police surveillance tools. Do you understand? Now, my last speech I'd like to make before I go is called The Revolution Needs You. And it's a call to action, so I really like it if you could just pay attention to this, please.
We get all your attention. It's the last speech he's going to do. We wrote this ourselves. The call to action, just listen. We just
Ladies
need
and
your
gentlemen,
undivided attention,
may I
please.
have your attention, please? I mean not to interrupt you, but only to inform you of an extraordinary, monumental time that will go down in history. There's a revolution going on, and it is not being televised. Because the people that own the media don't want you to open your eyes and see the truth for what it is, not just for what they tell you it is. So turn off your TVs, turn off your radios, turn off your cell phones, turn off your distractions that are preventing you from recognizing all that is going on around you. Interact. Open your window, go outside and let your heart lead you to what it is all about. TV will tell you that it's about Wall Street, the haves and have-nots, the whiners, the leechers, the unemployed or the homeless, the liberals, the Republicans, the Democrats, the disgruntled students battling debt, the pot-smoking, tree-hugging hippies caught up in the delusions of world peace. TV will tell you everything to satisfy all of your fears and doubts, instead of telling you what you should know and see for yourself. It's about the debt being imposed on you for daring to dream the American dream. It's about the health care you can't afford, the family member with the disease, the sick child that will die, all because they can't afford health insurance. It's about your car that gets repoed after you lost your job. It's about your home that got foreclosed on. It's about your rent that keeps going up even though you are getting paid more. It's about your family. They came here for a better future but got lost in the immigration system and was denied legal access to legal work, education, and security, all because they're undocumented. It's about the gay kid who gets bullied at school and lives in a country that denies you equality and humanity simply because he loves someone of the same gender. It's about the fact that there is no jobs, even though you have a college degree. It's about the single mom who struggles to support her kids on minimum wage, which is not a living wage. It's about you, the woman who works her butt off just as hard as the man, yet denied the same amount of pay simply because you're a woman. It's about you, the homeless, that live on Skid Row and in Leimert Park and gets thrown in jail for peeing in a park because there aren't any public restrooms available. It's about the protester who gets beat down and thrown in jail, all for holding a sign that spoke their opinion and is denied their freedom of speech. It's about the farmer who has to leave his home and sell his farm because the government increased their land tax. It's about the father who loses his son to a pointless war over oil in a foreign country they've never been to. It's about the fact that this is not the America that we be brought up to believe in. If you take a moment to look your fellow countrymen in the eye, you will see that he or she, like you, are ready to turn the American dream into a physical reality. You know, we hear the unspeakable wars that go on in the world all the time. The war in Afghanistan, the war on terror, the war on drugs, the war on religion, the war against gays, the war against abortion. And with all our countries' collective wars as a whole, we have refused to recognize the true war that we have all been fighting, and that's the war on freedom. Since the beginning of time, no matter what background a person may have, their freedom has been in jeopardy and under constant threat by a small few who seek to control it. One of the last living survivors of World War I died last year at the age of 111. For 80 years, he refused to speak to anyone, including his wife and sons, about his wartime experiences. But when he turned 100, he finally started speaking to the media, and one of the things he said was this: All the young lives that are lost in war comes to an end across a business table. Where's the sense in that? War is organized murder and nothing else. The politicians and businessmen who took us to war should have been given guns and told to settle their differences themselves instead of organizing nothing better than legalized mass murder. So the next time you hear something about a war with Iran or this war or that war, remember that war will cease when the people that fight them refuse to do so any longer. Thank you for your time and attention. Much peace and blessings to you all. Thank you. Thank you.
I think we're at him. That there's probably like one more man.
Okay,
No, that's it.
I just saw Django Unchained, and it reveals in a way the brutality of slavery, and even how the system has been really.
Cute. So cute. Look at your hair. So cute.
Any comment on that? On the
I'm
Django?
actually boycotting Django Unchained.
Okay.
I didn't like it
Can you
myself.
can
I
you
seen it in the
explain
homeless
why though?
shelter. I
The
didn't like
reason why I'm boycotting Django Unchained is because there is no reason to be glorifying any type of genocide in this country. You don't see them making hilarious movies about their.
Donation.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you so
thank
much.
you. Wow.
Please,
Give that.
let's share this with them.
Hey. You
God
pay her
bless.
more than me.
No, she won on the questions.
So
You
they're glorifying violence, but that's Hollywood.
exactly. That's Hollywood, but that's not how things should be.
But did you see the film?
No,
No.
like I said,
I
I'm
didn't want
boycotting the film.
to.
Okay.
There
Ask
isn't
me a
any
question,
reason why
man.
there should be.
Ask a question, man.
Look,
Right. Yeah, because you let her
Ask a
do it.
question, man.
what?
You want to
I
ask
want
it?
a picture.
Like,
Are we going to have these surveys
Yes.
again?
I want a picture.
Excuse
All
me.
right.
Are we going to have the surveys again?
Well, it's our first time coming out here, so I don't. It's up to Governor Wildstar. This
Hello.
is Governor
Because
Wait a minute.
Wildstar.
I figure there's a reason I'm
We're
going to
here
have
in
to let
Leimert
them.
Park. Just want to
What?
say
There's a
hello.
reason I'm going to have to
What's
let
up?
them.
Thank
Oh,
you so
really?
much.
Is that why you feel there's a reason?
You
Because
want to
these
say
people,
it?
because
Oh, yeah.
Hold.
since I was 16
Thank you
years
so
old,
much for stopping and
I've been
just engaging with
medically,
America. Huh?
injected,
Anonymous.
Oh, wow, really?
and I
Oh.
have a brain literal feel this.
Oh, no, it's
Exactly.
okay. I got off the camera. Okay,
Exactly.
I believe you. Wow.
There's a
Give
plate
respect.
in my head.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
You know,
Good,
and I'm
People,
good.
kind
God
of,
bless you that you're still here and you're
and
up
I'm,
here.
and I've had no reason to
Hey, I
be
want a picture with
have
him.
a brain tumor. How
Yeah.
the hell I'm 16 years old and I got a
Can I get
brain
a
tumor?
picture with you?
Boom,
Oh,
and I'm
yes,
all of a sudden in the
absolutely.
hospital.
hey,
Hello.
now, get the
Hello.
We're
This is
actually
live
live
on
right now. Let's see.
Ustream.
Hey,
We got a
everybody.
couple viewers
How many
here.
viewers we got?
We got a few.
All right, hello, few
Hey, there's
viewers.
viewers out there. We're at Leimert Park with Governor
Yeah.
Wildstar. He just finished his speech, starting a new revolution.
Yo.
Right here.
All right.
Revolution needs you.
The revolution needs you.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Look at the little. He is
Yeah.
How you
too
doing, brother?
cute.
It's
Hi, he's
Troy.
part of the revolution
Troy.
too.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Gotta
That's why I
get
brought
dog
him. I
back.
brought him because
Really
he's part of the
good. Yeah, we
revolution.
love our animals too.
We had to have animals here
Yes,
too.
exactly.
I'm duly enrolled to the military.
Mm-hmm.
I was a Navy personnel,
Wow.
then denied,
Those of
and
you that just watched the Ustream, we had two speeches, we had games, we had won some money,
And that's the
and
thing
we
is they
also raised
they're
awareness, and that's
thinking
our
about
sole
an
purpose
agenda.
is out here, and we thank
Hate
God for
is
it.
an agenda.
There's
You
my
know what I'm saying? I
cousin.
don't know if you got a flyer
There's
for
Jeremiah and
on
his
that
friend. He got
flyer.
the
It's
mask. Say
something called
hi.
Agenda 2030.
Hello.
Can you look that up?
You know, I think we're out. I think we're all out of masks. Did you get a flyer?
Can I get a flower?
Yeah, let me go
Hey,
ahead
can
and
I
get
get a
a flyer.
blessing too?
A blessing, yes, you may. May
Thank you,
God
man.
bless you,
I
and
like.
thank you for coming out
Hey,
this way and
this is
supporting us
and on a day
and
like
listening
today
to
too.
Him. Yes, it's a beautiful day
Ain't it
today.
though?
It worked
Beautiful.
out perfect.
And it's
Yeah,
inauguration.
my face.
Very good.
Okay, the whole
You need to
situation.
keep the mask on because you look much prettier than that.
Oh, thank you. See, this is me without the mask, everybody. Okay.
We got to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, this is a good day, boy.
Very good.
Let me have
Inauguration
one.
and
See,
king.
now you want to play it, huh?
Inauguration and
At
king.
first you didn't want one. I'm gonna give you one.
Look,
Most
I was so
importantly,
mad.
you spread love to everybody. That's most important. Spread awareness, spread love. Huh?
Yeah.
Be careful about the flu shot.
Vaccinations are no good. It actually does make you much sick. Yes.
Yeah, they giving you the disease, so you
Right.
won't
They
get the
give you
disease.
the disease. That's why, and they make you pay $25
I ain't
for
paying
it.
a dime to get no disease.
Thank you. And spread the
You're not
word.
paying no darn to get no disease. Be careful of that flu shot stuff. All they try to do is
Yeah,
give you more symptoms. Y'all heard of
I
side
don't
exactly.
need
effects?
no more.
You know, that's why people getting mentally
Experiment.
sick right now. The medication. But they want to call it
They
autism.
ain't lying.
You know,
Exactly. You're
want to
right.
call it
All you need
autism
is
and
some
stuff.
water
But
and
you
some
know,
fresh
Well,
people
look,
juice.
sick
You're
off
I
that
got
right.
that
stuff.
flu shot
And they
2 weeks
spray
in.
the
I was sick as
chemtrails
a
in the
dog.
air. Has
And they spray it in the
barium.
air. That's why you
The
gotta watch them
Tic Tac
jets and all that.
tones.
Yeah.
You got it.
All that
They're
pollen.
causing this, genocide. I'm telling you, kill them all. Fast,
Genocide, yep.
It's genocide. That's very good. You keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and tell everybody.
But those are the jobs they're going to discriminate against the most.
That's
You know
real.
what I'm saying? Those are the certain jobs that if you don't fit us.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the support. I really do. I know it's gonna look crazy, but this is what we have to do to set a image. Yeah. Because other people sometimes don't listen. But this is because we all are one no matter what, and this is what this represents. We're all one. There's no race card here or anything. It's just we all need to come together as one to make a change. That's the way. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here just